If you liked the video, feel free to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. This video is taking a look at some Adeptus Custodes lists with Canis Rex as an allied knight. June 2025, the Imperial Knight and Chaos Knights received a change to their baseline stats along with a huge points cuts for the large knights. Canis Rex himself went from 450 points to 380. At that price, he makes for a very good allied knight in almost any Imperial faction. I have a list for all 6 detachments for the Adeptus Custodes using Canis Rex as an allied knight. Some of these lists are built for a competitive game, while others are built for a fun casual game. All of them are Codex Canis Rex. The idea for this video is Canis Rex replacing the Caladius Grav-tanks. The Caladius are better at shooting. The tanks, however, are 215 points per tank, as well as being very hard and expensive to get for your collection. We also usually want to run 2 of these in a list. Canis Rex adds his own set of problems for our opponent. Good shooting, great melee on a toughness 11, 26 wound model. Let's take a look at these lists. We will start with the Shield Host detachment. Our Shield Host Canis Rex list comes to 1,990 points. Our Warlord is a Shield Captain on Dawn Eagle Jetbike with the Panopta Specs enhancement and the Hurricane Bolters. We could drop Panopta Specs to take Auric Mantle for 15 points, bringing us up to 2,000 points, but I like Panopta Specs with these Hurricane Bolters a little more than an extra 2 wounds. For the other characters, we do have 2 Blade Champions, no enhancements on those Blade Champions. For the battle line, a unit of 4 Custodian Guard, 3 Spears, 1 Vexilla, Shield, and Misericordia, 2 units of 5 Wardens with the 5 Spears and 1 Vexilla in each one of these units, a unit of 3 Alaris with 3 Guardian Spears, 2 Virtus Praetors with the Hurricane Bolters to join up with the Shield Captain, and 2 units of 4 Woodseekers. For our allied units, we do have Inquisitor Draxus to join up with the Custodian Guard, and then Canis Rex himself. 2 Blade Champion Wardens as primary units to pressure and hold objectives. The Alaris and Virtus Praetors to be attack units used to take out the enemy damage and scoring units. Draxus with the Custodian Guard will hold our home objective, shooting some anti-infantry death into the midboard. Canis can help screen our backlines while taking some shots into the enemy. When we have Wardens in a list with Canis, we want to take advantage of all that chunk. Turn 4, a unit of Wardens with Canis Rex standing in the middle of the board can be a nightmare to take out. The next detachment I want to look at is the Auric Champions. This Canis Rex list comes to 2,000 points. Our Warlord is a Shield Captain with the Melta Spear and their Presidium Shield. For the other characters, we do have 2 Alaris Shield Captains and 2 Shield Captains on Dawn Eagle Jetbike with these salvo launchers. No enhancements on any of these characters. For our other datasheets, we do have 2 units of 2 Alaris with the Guardian Spears to join up with our 2 Shield Captains in Alaris. A unit of 5 Custodian Guard with the Melta Spears to join up with the Shield Captain with his Melta Spear. 2 units of 2 Virtus Praetors with their Hurricane Bolters to once again join up with the Shield Captain on Dawn Eagles. A unit of 4 Prosecutors, 2 units of 4 Witchseekers, and finally our allied unit Canis Rex. After the release of the Lines of the Emperor, Auric feels like it does not have a place in our detachments. We need Custodes characters units to use the detachment rule and Custodes character models for the stratagems. For this list, I had a simple mindset: fill the list full of character units, mostly small units, and then cram Canis Rex in the list. Will this list win a GT? Nope, but it should be a fun list to play. Our next detachment is Lines of the Emperor. This Canis Rex list comes to 1,995 points. My Warlord is Trajan Valoris. For the other characters, I do have a Shield Captain Alaris with the Ad Monte Mortis enhancement with a Castellan Axe. Next, a Shield Captain in Alaris with the Superior Creation, allowing him to stand back up on a 2+ with full wounds remaining. That Shield Captain has the Guardian Spear. The last character is a Shield Captain on Dawn Eagle Jetbike with the Fierce Conqueror enhancement to allow him some extra attacks. For my battle line, I do have a unit of 4 Custodian Guard, 3 Spears, 1 Vexilla, Shield, and Misericordia. For my other datasheets, I do have a unit of 5 Custodian Wardens, 5 Spears, and a Vexilla. Those will join with Trajan Valoris. 2 units of 2 Alaris Custodians with the Guardian Spears to join up with my 2 Alaris characters, a unit of 2 Virtus Praetors with the Hurricane Bolters to join up with that Shield Captain, and my Shield Captain on Dawn Eagle also has Hurricane Bolters. a unit of 4 Witchseekers, a unit of 5 Prosecutors. For the ally unit, we do have Inquisitor Draxus to join up with the Custodian Guard, and the big boy himself, Canis Rex. Canis gives the list some ranged shooting, but not enough to make him a bully shooting unit. Canis, Trajan, and the Ad Monte Mortis Shield Captain gives the list 3 very hard-hitting melee threats. Prosecutors on the home objective, Canis Rex will linger in the backlines for the first few turns, shooting and screening. Draxus with her Custodian Guard will move to hold our expansion objective, lots of damage and potential scoring in this list. Then we have the Null Maiden Vigil. This Canis Rex list comes to 2,000 points. My Warlord is a Leia. For the other characters, we do have 3 Knight Centuras. One of them will have the Raptor Blade, one of them will have the Huntress Eye, the last one, Oblivion Knight Enhancement. For a battle line, we do have 2 units of 10 Prosecutors, a unit of 5 Prosecutors, and then 3 units of 4 Prosecutors. For our other data sheets, 3 big units of 10 Vigilators, 3 big units of 10 Witchseekers. To drive these around, we will have 3 Psychona Rhinos. I will probably put 2 of the Vigilators in a Rhino and 1 of these Witchseekers in a Rhino. That way I have at least 1 of these Rhinos that can scout. For the allied unit, we do have Canis Rex. Null Maiden Vigil has a lot of board control potential. Lots of units to hold objectives and do secondary actions. The damage output and survivability are the problems. Something a big stompy robot like Canis Rex can help solve. Between the Vigilators and Canis Rex, we do have some strong melee threat in the list. Even with Canis Rex, the shooting is not the strong point of this list. Next up in the list that probably interests me the most is my Solar Spearhead Canis Rex list. This comes to 2,000 points. My Warlord is a Telamon Heavy Dreadnought with the Augury Uplink Enhancement, giving that Telamon that 5+ Phenol Pain. For the other characters, we do have a Contemptor Achilles Dreadnought with the Adamantine Talisman to give him some extra melee threat. For the other dash sheets, we do have another Telamon Heavy Dreadnought. Both of the Telamon Dreadnoughts are going to have a Storm Cannon with a Telamon Fist Weapon. A Contemptor Galatus Dreadnought, 3 Venerable Contemptor Dreadnoughts with a Combi Bolter, Multi-Melta, and Combat Weapon, 2 units of 4 Witchseekers, 2 units of 4 Prosecutors. For the allied units, we do have the Caladius Assassin and Canis Rex. The thought process for this list was very simple. The 3 Telamon Solar Spearhead build was hit with some points nerfs. All of the Dreadnoughts, the Blade Champion, and the Wardens took some points nerfs. What if I take less of those units and replace 1 Telamon for a Canis Rex? Now we have an even bigger walker in our Custodes Walker Detachment. And we also have the Caladius to get some secondary scoring. This list looks like a lot of fun to play. The final list is the Talons of the Emperor list. This Canis Rex list comes to 1,995 points. My Warlord is Valerian. For the other characters, I have 2 Blade Champions. One has the Aegis Projector Enhancement, while the other has the Gift of the Terran Artifice Enhancement. Battle line is a unit of 5 Custodian Guard, 4 Spears, 1 Vexilla, Shield, and Misericordia in that unit. For the other data sheets, we do have 3 units of 5 Custodian Wardens. They all have 5 Spears and 1 Vexilla. 2 units of 4 Witchseekers, a unit of 4 Prosecutors. For my ally units, I do have Inquisitor Draxus to join up with that 5-man unit of Custodian Guard, and then Canis Rex. There is the option to run the Caladius Grav-tanks in these lists as well. I just wanted to have some example lists without using the Caladius, but having Canis Rex instead. So remember, you can put these Caladius Grav-tanks with Canis if you want. I myself brought a Talons list with Canis and 2 tanks to an RTT when the Custodes Codex was first released. These lists are for those who do not have or want to try something else than the Caladius Grav-tank. 3 units of Wardens to be a hard-to-kill brick for the list, Draxus and Canis to provide some shooting threat. The sisters can score the secondary actions when able. The secondary scoring for this list will be harder, but not impossible. That is all 6 of my Custodes Canis Rex lists. Let's move on to some final thoughts. Which of these lists did you like the most? The Solar Spearhead list looks like a lot of fun. I did not want to go into full detail about every list. Would you all want a more in-depth guide to one of these lists? We could also add a shooting knight like the Knight Castellan. Would you all like to see some lists with the Castellan Knight as well? The points drops have really opened up for taking allied knights in nearly every Imperial faction. Subscribe for weekly battle reports, list videos, and other Warhammer 40k content. Channel members get access to videos days in advance and access to the channel Discord. Channel members should get an auto invite to the Discord. If that hasn't happened, let me know and we'll figure that out. Like always, thanks for watching, thanks for stopping by.